Look how moist. It breaks easily just with a fork. Oh, yeah, that's what you want to see. See, look at this. Look how moist. Look at that. Slow cooked Italian braised beef. Oh, it melts in your mouth. It brings happiness into your belly. I'm not sure why this dish is not as popular as it used to be, but hey, let's bring it back in fashion. You guys deserve this on your Sunday lunch. Oh yes! Oh, yeah, super moist. Hi and welcome to Vincenzo's Plate, the place where you get to learn how to make Italian dishes and Italian braised beef. You don't want to use beef, use lamb, use pork, but today it's beef day and you're gonna love it. Take your Sunday lunch to the next level. To make Italian braised beef, we need a wonderful piece of beef, 800 grams of chunk steak. You can use the neck of the beef, you can use the shoulder, or you can use the belly, okay? Make sure you pick a nice piece of meat that has enough fat, okay? Then we need rosemary, bay leaf, and chopped parsley. We're gonna use a beautiful 1 bottle of passata. Here I'm using homemade tomato sauce, of course, made by us. 1 liter of vegetable stock. Then we're going to use half celery stick, chopped. And I also wanna chop some leaves from there. We wanna chop 1 carrot, okay, nicely chopped. And then we wanna chop half onion. You can use red or brown onion, up to you. 2 tablespoons of plain flour. You want 3 potatoes, you can use 2 or 4, 5, depends how much you love potatoes. 1 glass of red wine, doesn't matter what wine, red wine. Extra virgin olive oil and salt and pepper. And lots of love. Look at this beautiful piece of meat. Look at this beauty. Now what we do with this meat is very simple, okay? We want to cut it like this, okay? I recommend you to buy the meat and do it yourself instead of buying the chunks already done. Because look, you get to pick the right piece. See, you want to have enough fat. So the fat gives flavors, of course. And the fat also helps to stay moist. See this one here? I have a good size. That's the size I want. But I want enough fat. If I don't have enough fat, let me tell you, it's not going to taste the way I want this to taste. See? Beautiful. So tender. Takes no time to do. Oh, look at this one, look at this one, look at this one. Nice amount of fat. First thing we're gonna do, we're gonna get a nice pot, okay? We wanna use a nice, important pot, and we put about 3 to 4 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, okay? And what we do now is a soffritto, the base of every Italian sauce. Okay, we're gonna put the onion, the carrots, and the celery in there. And we cook for about 10 minutes, okay? We want them to make love with each other. Why is the soffritto so important? The soffritto is so important because it gives you these beautiful, amazing flavors of real Italian food, okay? You do need this as a base, okay? And we're gonna slow cook this dish. And you need to take your time. Please, take your time. All right, guys, after 10 minutes, this is what we get, see? We get this. So it's now time to add the meat. And what we do now is we put the meat in there. Now, what we want to achieve now is we want to brown the meat, okay? We want both sides to be brown, so stir. We do this for a few minutes until the meat is nice and brown. We have a medium-high temperature here. We want to make sure the meat makes love with the soffritto, okay? Don't forget flavors. See, it's already browning the meat, won't take long. Just stir, okay? Just keep stirring. That's all you need to do for now. See, by cooking the meat now on the pan, we're going to release the oil from the fat, and that is going to give the flavors that you really want. Key important flavors. Every single detail, every single flavor counts. All right, guys, our meat now, see, it's brown, nice and tender, it's brown. So it's very important, okay, to caramelize the meat. Extremely, extremely important. All right, guys, what we do now is we're gonna add 2 tablespoons of plain flour. And what the flour is gonna do is gonna create a little bit of cream, a cream that we want. And it covers the meat, you know, which is a very nice texture it's gonna give to our meat. Okay, here it is. Okay, now the flour absorbed all the oil, see? It's getting very dry in there. So it's time for us to add the red wine, okay? So 1 glass of red wine. Here we go. Guys, if you don't want to use wine, don't worry, you can use water or stock. But see what happened now with the wine? Look at the cream. Because of the flour, look at that beautiful cream that we created at the bottom here. I just want you to make sure you have a look. Look at this beautiful cream, okay? This wonderful cream is gonna give, again, important flavors to our braised beef. Okay, so the meat is absorbing the red wine. As you can see, the red wine right now, it's evaporated. There is nothing left in there. Now is the time for the tomato sauce, okay? The wine evaporated, the tomato sauce can go. And here we go, baby. Here we go. Tomato sauce means flavors. So now we cover every single piece of meat with the tomato sauce. Mmm, yum yum. Oh my God, look how beautiful it is. Look how beautiful this is. Now at this point, only at this point, we're gonna put a nice pinch of salt, a generous amount of pepper, and keep stirring. Keep stirring, oh yeah. Now let's add more flavors, okay? So here I have bay leaf, which I'm going to break and just put it in there, okay? So here we go. Put a bay leaf everywhere. I'm gonna add some rosemary, okay? I'm just gonna put the rosemary in there, and what I'm doing here, I'm going to put the whole stick in there, okay? To give flavor, okay? And now what we do, we're gonna put the stock. 1 liter of stock to this pot. The meat is covered. We want all the ingredients now to be in a large pot, making love together. Now this is a fantastic Sunday meal. You can have some leftovers for lunch tomorrow, the day after tomorrow. Now from this moment, we are going to cook this for 2 hours, okay? 2 hours from now. And in 1 hour, we are going to add the potatoes in there. Oh, the potatoes are gonna be fantastic, and the starch that the potatoes release, they will make this creamier. Mm. Now, what we do with the potatoes is we're gonna cut them. What I do is I cut enough, and I cut enough again, and then we make large, even larger than that if you want, cubes, okay, just like that. Doesn't matter if it's large, because it's gonna cook and it's gonna be very nice and moist, okay? You can do that, or you can actually have it larger if you want. Please feel free to do what you want, okay? Feel free, you know how much you love your potatoes. You do what you want to your potatoes. See, I've got potatoes, different sizes, and yeah, this is what we want. So, when we have 1 hour left to go with the sauce, we add the potatoes inside. Yummy flavors. After 1 hour, we smell these beautiful flavors. Oh, this is comfort food at its best. Yum. Now it's time for the potatoes to go in, okay? What I've done, I washed the potatoes, I put them inside, and now we want the potatoes to make love with the meat and everything else. Now what I want to do, I want to remove the stem from the rosemary, because see, there's nothing left, so we don't need this. We keep stirring, and we cook for an extra hour at very medium low temperature. You know, don't burn your meat, don't stress your meat. You want to cook it for longer than 2 hours? Go for it. 3 hours, even better. Hey guys, it is the moment we've been waiting for. After more than 2 hours of cooking this, here it is. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, look at the meat. The smell. Oh, the potatoes, they helped to make it creamier. See how creamy this sauce became? Look how creamy, look how beautiful this is. Look at that. Thanks to the potatoes, because of the starch in the potatoes. The meat is super moist. We have to try it, but you have to make sure it's cooked to perfection. Look at this. That's how you make an Italian braised beef. Let's serve. Guys, this is the Sunday smell. This is what I like to smell on Sunday. Look at that. All I need is a nice slice of bread. But can I be honest with you? I would love to actually make pasta with this. Why not? I get some nice penne and I serve it with this beautiful sauce. This is incredible. This is a beautiful, slow cooked sauce. I just want you to see properly inside how creamy this is. Come and have a look, come. Just look at this sauce, okay? You've never seen such a creamy sauce before. You have never seen this in your life. This is creamy comfort food at its best, okay? Look at that. Look at the power of the potatoes. Look at the power of food. Sensational. Okay, let's serve. All right, look, when you serve this dish, it doesn't look super sexy, okay? That's dark, it's hard to tell, but I want you to see how much it, look at this. Look at this pulled beef, look at that. That's what I want you to see. I don't need a knife. See that? With a fork, I am breaking the meat. This is what I want to show you guys. This is how important the slow cooking is. See, look at that. Look how beautiful. You're gonna put this in the middle of the table, and everyone can enjoy a beautiful plate. I do prefer to have this with a nice sourdough bread, especially if it's toasted. But you know, if you want to serve with pasta, I think you can do it, because honestly, this melts in your mouth and it's a perfect sauce for pasta. Look how much sauce we have. I put a little bit of parsley there just for decoration, just to give a little bit of green, okay? It is nice to have some parsley. Guys, and now we are ready to enjoy this beautiful Italian style braised beef. Something that melts in your mouth. Oh, and brings happiness to your belly. It's the best time of the recipe, and what we're doing, we're tasting. Look at that. Look how moist. It breaks easily just with a fork. Oh yeah, that's what you want to see. See, look at this. Look how moist. Look at that. It's pulled apart. Pulled beef. Look at that. All right, let's try this beautiful moist piece. Let's see if it's gonna melt in my mouth. Ready? It disappeared. It disappeared. It's gone. The potato, super moist potato. This is what made it creamy. Oh my God. This beef, it's so good. Chunk steak. Yep, chunk steak. It's not the best cut. Hey, it tastes delicious when it's slow cooked. Wow. The red wine. Let me tell you, that little detail of using flour and red wine, that creamy that we created, it really, really is important, okay? Don't miss that step. I can taste it now. Today is Tuesday here, but I feel like it's Sunday. I feel like it's Sunday. The braised beef dance. Ooh! I love you! Yay! This is one of the most delicious main courses I ever made in my life, okay? So thank you so much for watching this episode. We will see you in the next Vincenzo's Plate video recipe. E ora si mangia! Vincenzo's Plate.